Xie Wenru was very annoyed. It was obvious that he was scolded. Why didn't Meiching look at him at all? Jacob also felt that his face couldn't hold back. How should he respond when he was scolded in public? Hard? Will he really come up and smoke himself? At this moment, a 60-year-old old master stepped in. When the old master saw Paul, he smiled and said, "Mr. Paul, the chef has already prepared the food. I wonder if you can start the food?" Paul looked at the old master and said in surprise, "Oh, Boyu, why are you here in person?" With a cry of Boyu, everyone at the dinner table was shocked. Boyu? Could it be Boyu, the chief steward of the Song family in Orus Hill? Everyone knows that this Boyu is a great figure with great status and face in Orus Hill. When Xie Wenru heard that this person was Boyu, he immediately put away the arrogant face that he had just dealt with Jacob. Because when he was still studying in Orus Hill in his early years, he knew that the Song family was very strong, and that the Song family was now the strongest family in Orus Hill. Although he is now a well-known Hong Kong businessman and has hundreds of millions of fortunes, it is still far from the Song family. The assets of the Song family are hundreds of billions, 100 times more than themselves, so the Song family's stewardship status is much higher than that of itself, and its energy is much greater than that of itself. Paul was also a little flattered at this time. He really didn't expect that Boyu would come here in person. At this time, Boyu smiled and said to Paul, "Mr. Paul, the Song family has not cooperated with your law firm in 1 or 2 days. When I just opened up the export business in the United States, I accompanied our master to the United States. Moreover, we encountered many legal problems at the time, and your father helped us solve them. In fact, our old Mr. Song and your father had a personal relationship with you very well, but you were still in school at that time, and you might not be clear about these." Speaking of this, Boyu said again, "So, for the Song family, you are the son of an old master. How can we neglect? If we neglect, it seems that we have no way of hospitality." Paul nodded gratefully and said, "Uncle Boyu, if you have the opportunity, please help me thank Mr. Song, and also help me tell Mr. Song that I may be a little busy these days. After I have settled the matter here. After the company starts to get on the right track safely and steadily in Orus Hill, I will definitely come to visit." Boyu nodded and smiled, and said, "You can contact me directly at that time, and I will help you arrange time with the old master." After all, Boyu said, "Okay, I won't bother here anymore. Since the dishes can be served, then I will let the back chef quickly start the dishes." Paul said, "I just want to go, Boyu, let's go out together." "Okay." Boyu nodded. As Boyu was about to leave, Xie Wenru hurriedly stood up and said respectfully, "Hello Boyu, I am Xie Wenru from Hong Kong Hussite Trading Company. I am glad to meet you." Boyu looked at him in surprise, and asked curiously, "I'm sorry, I don't seem to remember this company. Does your company cooperate with the Song family?" Xie Wenru hurriedly said respectfully, "You said that Boyu, I have always hoped to cooperate with the Song family. There has never been a good opportunity. If possible, I hope you can help introduce him." Boyu smiled courteously and said, "Thank you for admiring the Song family, but the Song family's requirements for partners are very high. With all due respect, if it is a company that no one has ever heard of, basically it is unlikely to cooperate with the Song family. A person like Boyu, who has been a housekeeper for many years, knows the entire family's business well, and has a certain understanding of top companies, large companies, and well-known companies across the country. This is also his professionalism. If he hasn't heard of a company, then the scale of this company must not be very large, at best it is second-rate. It is impossible for the Song family to cooperate with a second-rate company." Xie Wenru's expression was a bit awkward. He didn't expect that he would be rejected so simply by Boyu. Although the other party did not speak very directly, but the meaning is already clear at a glance. This made Xie Wenru feel a little frustrated, but he dared not express any dissatisfaction, so he could only respectfully and humbly say, "Sorry Mr. Boyu, it's great talking to you." After finishing speaking, he sat back a little angrily, feeling hot on his face. He had known that he would not be boring, Not only did he not get any benefits, but he also lost face in front of his classmates. Boyu nodded slightly to him as a response. His expression was a bit arrogant, but this was also normal. After all, he had long been a respected upper-class figure in Orus Hill.